Okay, Baruchim Haba, welcome everyone. We have a very special shiur now. Our Shiurim on Friday are dedicated by my dear friend Rabbi Glatstein Rose in Los Angeles. Lezecher Nishmas, his brother Tzvi ben Levi Yitzchak. His neshama should have an aliyah b'gan eden teh menuchasa. Now, I mentioned that the new sefer on Lag BaOmer is being prepared, and there's the image here of the cover. And apparently, somebody already wants to take me up on the offer to identify this rabbi. So I'm going to have to retract the offer. I'm only going to, because I'm afraid. No, the person who identified, he'll still get his copy. But I'm hereby closing the offer. I'm not going to be able to give out hundreds of copies of this, but it was a one-time special offer, and the offer is no longer available. Okay, I just wanted to make that clear. But whoever got it before is grandfathered in. Now, today's shiur, we're continuing the subject we've been speaking about a lot lately, about being mitzapeh Yeshua, and a few weeks ago, we spoke about the 14 times in davening to be mitzapeh Yeshua. We're actually working on making a bookmark to help remember all the 14 times. We had a shiur on a previous Friday on the 7 times during a meal you're mitzapeh Yeshua. When you wash Netilas Yadayim, when you say Rachemna uvnei Yerushalayim, when you say Harachamans, Shir Hamalois, and so forth. There are many times during the course of the meal that you're mitzapeh Yeshua. This past Wednesday night, we spoke about the 15 times or so around the year that you're mitzapeh Yeshua. Well, friends, in today's shiur, I want to speak about Shabbos. We're going to learn today that one of the main avodos of Shabbos is to be mitzapeh for the Geula, beginning with Kabbalah Shabbos. If you notice, the main subject of Kabbalah Shabbos, I'm talking about L'chadoidi, after the first 3 stanzas, Mikdash Melech Ir Melucha, we yearn for the Binyan Beis HaMikdash. Hisnari me'afra kumi, livshi bigdei sefartech ami, al yad ben Yishai, malchus Beis David. Hisari kiva oirech kumi oiri, uri, the return of Nevuah, the expansion of Yerushalayim. So a very fundamental part of Kabbalah Shabbos is being mitzapeh Yeshua. We once spoke about this extensively in a nutshell, that Shabbos is synonymous with the Beis HaMikdash. And as we greet the Shabbos and we yearn for Shabbos, we simultaneously, synonymously yearn for the Geula. But this is a theme that repeats itself many, many times throughout the Shabbos. I'm going to share with you now, briefly, 15 times on Shabbos to be mitzapeh Yeshua, to await the coming of the Geula and the Binyan Beis HaMikdash. Many of them are in Zmiros. We sing, Kol Mekadesh Shvi Kahara. Then we say, Oyhavei Hashem, Hamechakim, Lebinyan Ariel, B'yoim Shabbos Kodesh, Sisu v'simchu, Kimekable Matanach Liel. That those who love Hashem, who are yearning for the Beis HaMikdash, B'yoim HaShabbos, Sisu v'simchu, that they rejoice on Shabbos. Meaning, there is an idea that on Shabbos, those specifically who yearn for the Beis HaMikdash are rejoicing. That means part of Shabbos, part of the experience of Shabbos is yearning for the Beis HaMikdash. So when you say those words, you should try to engender that. Also at the end of Kol Mekadesh, we say, Samchem b'vinyan shalem. We say, make them rejoice with the complete building of the Beis HaMikdash. So we are asking Hashem to rebuild the Beis HaMikdash. So that's number 2. Number 3, in Menucha v'Simcha. You ever hear of Menucha v'Simcha? Which niggin do you use for Menucha v'Simcha? Any volunteers? Don't be shy. It's just me and you, nobody else will hear. Anybody? What do you sing? I like Majets. Menucha v'simcha ahoyer la'ayhudim. Now, usually nobody knows it, so I go. My next choice is the Kabach. Menucha v'simcha, but don't tell anybody. But anyway, whatever tune you use, it ends off. Yizku, we say, Yizku l'rav tov, hamisangim ba, bevias goyel, l'chaye ho'elam haba. We say that those who rejoice in the Shabbos will be zoicha to much goodness. What is the goodness? Bevias goyel, the coming of the Geula. So when you sing those words, whatever tune you use, whether you use a new tune, an old tune, a Hasidic tune, a Litvish tune, a Svardish tune, or a tune that you made up yesterday, but your family is tone deaf so they don't even realize you made it up. Whatever the tune is, that is another occasion to be mitzapeh liyeshua. Now, what about Ma Yedidos? You sing Ma Yedidos? There's a line over there, we say, Mechevle Mashiach, Yutzalu Lervacha. I need to get a siddur here, because when I'm not singing it and I'm just saying the words, it's hard to remember. You know what? Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Because if I don't have the siddur, you're not going to get the niggun. You need to learn the niggun also. So we're doing Friday night, yeah? In Ma Yedidos, we have, Meyehein oilam haba yom Shabbos menucha ay kahal hamisangim ba yizkul l'raiv simcha mechev le'mashiach yutzalu l'hirvacha. So we're saying that those who rejoice in the Shabbos will be saved from the chevlei Mashiach. So I'm not sure if we could count this one fully, because it's not literally a yearning for Mashiach. It's just a statement that those who observe the Shabbos properly will be saved from the Chevlei Mashiach, but I have it on my list. Next, Yom Zeli Yisrael. Raise your hand if you sing Yom Zeli Yisrael. I'll tell you the truth, I don't always sing Yom Zeli Yisrael, but if I do, Yom Zeli Yisrael, Ayra v'simcha, Ayra v'simcha. Now, it ends off like this. Chadesh mikdashenu zachra nechraves tovcha moshienu tinale netzaves. We say Chadesh mikdashenu, renew our Beis Hamikdash, zachra nechraves. Remember the destroyed Beis Hamikdash. So here it is a clear, open statement where we are being mitzapeh for the binyan Beis Hamikdash. Now, you got to sing Karibain, okay? If there's anything you got from this year, you got to sing Karibain. From Rabbi Yisrael Najara, he had the neshama of a nitzutz of David HaMelech. He was a rabbi in Gaza. But Karibain is really one of the most beautiful nigunim, beautiful zemiros that we have. And the end of Karibain, first of all, we have, okay, which Karibain do you sing? I see this is a very musical crowd tonight. Okay, today, I'm lately I'm doing. Now I'm on the spot over here. I'm doing. Kari by Nahalam v'Amaya. That's my new go-to. So in the end, we say. Prahoyik yasanach mi pomarye v'hasa v'yahapek yasanim amech migay galusa. So first, that's a request, a petition that Hashem should redeem us from among the lions, take us out of the galus, and then we finally end. We're asking Hashem to return us. L'mikdashech tov, return us to the Beis Hamikdash and to the Kodesh HaKadoshim. So when you sing those words, you could be Mekayim, the great inyan of being Mitzapeh Liyeshua. Now, what about Sor Mishaloi? Rachim, 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 Rachim b'chastecha. Rachim, 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 Rachim b'chastecha. Rachim b'chastecha al amcha. We're asking Hashem to have Rachmanis on Klal Yisrael. And Al Tzion Mishkan Kvoidecha. Zavul Beis Tefartenu. The abode of the house of your glory. Ben David Avdecha Yavoi v'Yigalenu. I mean, that's an open request that Hashem should redeem us, have mercy on Sion, return to the Beis HaMikdash, and bring Ben David. Or what about this? Yibaneh, Yibaneh, Yibaneh HaMikdash. Yibaneh, Yibaneh, Yibaneh HaMikdash. What do you think when you say those words? You're thinking, how many times did I just say the word Yibaneh? The main thing to think is you're being mitzapeh lebinya Beis HaMikdash. Okay. Next. You do something in Kedusha on Shabbos that you don't do the whole week. What do you say? From your place, our King, reveal yourself. V'simlai chaleinu, rule over us. Rule over us. You know why, Hashem? Because we're waiting for you. We're saying, Ribbono Shel Olam, no? We're waiting for you. When are you coming? And then we bug Hashem. We ask Hashem, when? When's it going to be already? What do you think when you say these words? This is as open a solicitation that we make the whole year, the whole week. We say, Hashem, we're waiting for you. When are you coming? What about when they open up the Arayin? So in your shul, let's take a little vote. Do they sing Av HaRachamim? So if you're davening in a yeshiva, they're not going to sing Av HaRachamim. If you're in a yeshivish place, they're not going to sing it. But maybe in some shuls they sing Av HaRachamim. Back when I was a rabbi in Queens, we used to sing Av HaRachamim. Tivneh holiest Yerushalayim. What do you think when you say those words? Tivneh holiest Yerushalayim. We say, Heitiv avertzaincha es Tzion. We say, Hashem, please do good to Tzion. It is a request for Binyan Yerushalayim. Next, the end of the Haftarah. I know you're getting a little wary. You're waiting for the Kiddush. But wait! Perk up! This is an astounding statement. We say, Rachem al Tzion ki beis chayenu v'lalu vas nevesh toishia. We say, Hashem, have mercy on Tzion. Then we say, Samecheinu Hashem Elokeinu b'Eliyahu hanavi avdecha. Make us rejoice with Eliyahu. Uv malchus beis David mishichecha. We're saying, Hashem, let David come quickly. We don't want to wait anymore. So when you hear those words, you want to be mitzapeh, be mekayim, tzipisa liyeshua. What about when you say musaf? When you daven musaf, you say, we make a request in the main body of the Musaf. We say, Azmisina inetztavu aleha v'titzavenu Hashem Elokeinu lakarv ba karban Musaf Shabbos karoi hihiratzim ufanecha Hashem Elokeinu v'lekei avoseinu shetaleinu v'simcha li'artzeinu v'sitainu b'gvuleinu v'sham. We say, may it be your will, Hashem, that you bring us up in joy to your land and plant us in your borders. It is an open request that Hashem bring us to Eretz Yisrael. So what do you think when you say those words? What about in Kedusha of Musaf? We say, V'hu yashmienu berachamav shenis le'ene kolchai. You told us one time that Anochi Hashem Elokecha, you're going to make that announcement a second time. Before the eyes of all living things, Ani Hashem Elokeichem. So that is also a yearning and anticipation for the end of days, the coming of the Geula. Friends, Shabbos by Mincha, the entire purpose of Mincha is Mincha on Shabbos is Keneged Shabbos La'asid Lavai, is Keneged the Shabbos of the Geula. And when we say Ato Echad V'Shimcha Echad U'Mikamcha Yisrael Gayachad Baretz Tiferes Gedula, the whole Mincha Tefillah is a tefillah for the coming of the Geula, that we should be zoicha to see Avraham Yagel, Yitzchak Yiranein, Yaakov Uvanav Yanuchu Vai. The entire mincha is Keneged Shabbos Shala Asad Lavai. What about when you sing Yedid Nefesh? You sing Yedid Nefesh? I'm going to tell you which niggin to use, okay? Yossi Green. That's one of my favorites. Or you could do either Yedid Nefesh of. That's number one. Number two, maybe it's a close second. You know, it's disputable. You could do Yedid Nefesh of. You know, those are my top two right now. But what do you think when you say the words we say Hashem, hurry, show your love, the time has come. What are we asking Hashem to do? We're asking for the Geula Shalema. So here we have on Shabbos Kodesh 15 occasions to be Mitzapeh Yeshua, Kabbalah Shabbos. When you sing Kol Mekadesh and you say Samchem B'Vinyan Shalem, when you say Oyave Hashem HaMechakim, when you sing Menucha V'Simcha, you say Yizku L'Rav Tov HaMesangim Ba. When you sing Ma Yedidos, you say Mechevle Mashiach Yutzalu L'Rvacha. When you sing Yom Zeli Yisrael, Chadesh Miktashenu Zachra HaNechareves. Karibain, when you say Proik Yasanach L'Mikdashech Tov. Sur Mishaloi, when you say Rachem B'Chastecha, Yibane HaMikdash. In Kedusha of Shachris, Masai Timloich B'Tzion, B'Karav V'Yameinu, Ki Mechakim Anachnu Lach. When they open up the Aron, Tivneh Choymos Yerushalayim. In the brachas of the Haftarah, Samchenu Bel Yoanavi Avdecha, Uvemalchus Beis HaMashichecha. In Musaf, Yiratzon Shetalenu V'Simcha Li'artzenu. In the Kedusha again, V'hu Yashmeinu Baracham of Shenis. Oh, I skipped one, I skipped one. You should have told me I only did 14. There's another song. I have to tell you, I don't usually sing this. Don't tell anybody. The song is Shimru Shabbasoisai. You sing that? But the last stanza is a very nice song. Do you know this? Chazeh Kiryasi Kelelokim Elyain V'hashev Esnivasi. We're asking Hashem to strengthen our city and return us to our abode. And we say, Yishayru Shamrin Anahai. The Levium will sing there. Levi'ai V'chai Hanahai. So that's also a request for the Binyan Beis HaMikdash. Shabbos by Mincha Ato Echad and by Yedid Nefesh. We should all be Zoicha. We're now in the month of Nisan, in the merit of Kili Shuascha, Kivinu Kol Hayom. We should be Zoicha, Es Tzemach David Avdecha, Mehera Satzmiach, and we should be Zoicha to see the Sachazena, Einenu, B'Shuvcha Tzion Barachmem. Agun Shabbos, everyone. Psuras Tovos. Kol Tov.